Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is CHIGONGO MWANGUDZA. Today, I want to share with you my YouTube journey, how I began, what drove me to actually start the channel, the challenges that I faced, and what I did to overcome those challenges. I'm not saying that I've really gotten to where I would have wanted to be in terms of YouTube. However, I feel that my story can encourage someone who is thinking to themselves, I'd really like to get into this YouTube space, but I don't know how to go about it. Or maybe you even started, you put 1, 2, 3 videos out there, you encountered some challenges and you gave up. So just to encourage you that you can still get back and you can make it. If you haven't subscribed, feel free to subscribe. Just hit the subscribe button, like the video. Also, leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think about today's video. So without taking much of your time, let's delve into the story. I started my YouTube channel in 2022, around February, March, thereabouts. And apart from just feeling that push in my heart to start a channel, there were about maybe 4 factors that made me to start the channel. So the first reason, I wanted to have a platform where I can document video memories, like a storage for video memories. You know, like when maybe you go somewhere or there's an event, something that is memorable to you, but you have maybe just pictures, or the videos you have are just like small clips. So I wanted a place where I can just put like an entire story of that event for even children or grandchildren to watch later on the things that I was doing in life. So that was one of the reasons, just to have a platform to store the video memories. The second reason is I have a daughter who was born with a condition known as cerebral palsy. So her movement is kind of limited. Therefore, I wanted her to see the world through my eyes. When I go out there, I visit places, I record, I document, so that she's also able to see the world, because now she has a challenge of movement. So that was the second reason. The third reason, it was on my, I'll call it like New Year's resolutions or to-do list for that year. I was watching a clip by Steve Harvey, and he quoted a scripture, should be the book of Joel, where God says you write down your vision in plain sight. So the challenge was write down about 300 things that you'd like God to do for you in that particular year. So I wrote so many things, and starting a YouTube channel was one of them. So I really felt like I want to like test God, see what God is going to do about in terms of that the channel. Then the fourth reason, of course, to make money, like everyone else. You hear, you read about people who've really made it on YouTube. So it's like, why not also get there and see if I can also make some money. How did I start my channel? To be honest, I didn't even have an idea on how to start a channel. The most I knew about YouTube was watching videos. So I approached a friend of mine who was, I think he still is, in the film industry. So I figured, because he is familiar with the film and all, he must know how YouTube operates, how you start a channel, what you do, how to go about everything. And he came to my place of work, we had a conversation, and he agreed. So right there, he just set up the channel on my phone. Yeah, so the idea was just to record places that I go, things that I do out there. And our first video would be a charity event which we were attending. So for the charity event, he came with a friend. This friend had a camera, a nice camera. Okay, I'm not so technical. I don't know which camera it was, but he came with a camera. And we recorded our first video. So I didn't know anything, like they've come, you need to do an intro for the video. I don't even know what that is. But anyway, I fumbled, I managed to we had one video, we recorded, then the video was uploaded. He did everything, editing, all whatever needed to be done until the video was uploaded. So that was the first event, it was a charity event. Now we decided, because our events for the charity were kind of spaced out, so what we're going to do, we'll just think of places to visit. I think then we went to archives, rooftop, I think the railway museum, if I'm not wrong. Then we also did a street food in Kangemi. Yeah, so I think we did about maybe 7-8 videos. But again, I wasn't really doing much. The only thing I do was show up when we have to record, I just show up. But everything else, the editing, the uploading, everything else, him and his friend are the ones who are doing it. So what we were just doing, ideally, they were just helping me out. So I wasn't paying them. So of course, you see, after some time, they felt maybe, of course, we are going out. Yes, I'd pay for entrance if we are going anywhere that needs to be paid. But at the end of the day, there's nothing they're getting. So I think after about 8 videos, it died, like we kind of stopped. Wow, so after about 8 videos or so, my my YouTube journey came to an abrupt end. I think by then I had about 50 subscribers, mostly close friends, family, because I also didn't know how to maybe push for the channel. Then again, I was telling myself, at least I need to have like so many videos, maybe even 30, 40, 50 there, so that I can start telling people about the channel. But now when they stopped helping me, and of course I don't blame them, I totally understand. I mean, you can't be doing something and then at the end of the day, you still have your bills to take care of, you still have your normal life to continue. Yeah, so when that happened, I didn't even know what to do. Remember, I was not doing anything. I had no idea how to go about the channel, what needs to be done. Mine was just to show up, appear on the screen, say 1 or 2 things, that was it. But I still felt in my heart that I really need to be there, to record, to document these memories that I create when I go out there. So now I was like, what do I do? Then I remembered YouTube is also a place you can learn. And that's where I started now my learning journey. I went into YouTube and I told myself I'm going to teach myself everything from scratch. So the first thing that I checked on YouTube was how to start a YouTube channel. Yes, I already had the channel, but I just want to know, how do you start a YouTube channel? What do you need to have? What do you go about in starting the channel? Then I realized there was the email address. So of course I had another channel which I didn't know then was a channel. Where I used to like watch videos. So now I have 2 channels. One where I used to upload the videos. The other one was just watching a lot of things and learning things on YouTube. So that is the first thing I learned, how to start a YouTube channel. Then the second thing that I learned was how to record a video. But specifically, because I didn't have a camera, I had to check how to record YouTube using your phone. So I went through that. So this is still in 2022 now, somewhere towards the end of the year. So I'm just going into YouTube after I finish my work. I'm just into YouTube. I check, I look at tutorials, people's stories, how to record with a phone. Yes. So that's the second thing. Then the third thing, which I taught myself, was how to edit, because now after I have recorded the videos, if they are small or short clips, I'll need to put them together to make a story. So I had to know how to edit, put the clips together to form a story. Again, YouTube, different videos, beginner, like my keyword for searching was beginner. So everything was beginner. How to edit videos as a beginner, beginner friendly editing apps, everything beginner, because I'm beginner. So after editing, so from editing, now it's how to upload the video on YouTube. What do you need to check? What do you need to do? How do you upload? It might seem simple for someone who's done it, but for someone who does not have any experience in media or journalism, things like that, it can be a bit tricky. Yeah, so those were I think the 4 major things that I taught myself: how to record, how to edit, how to upload, no, there's how to record a video using your phone, then how to edit the video, then how to upload the video. Another thing I forgot to mention that I taught myself, or rather I was learning on YouTube, was how to vlog, because I realized the kind of videos I was doing were vlogs. So I wanted to understand, like, what is a vlog, how do you create a vlog. So that's what I now started also learning, how to vlog in public. I'm still a bit nervous about vlogging in public. How to vlog and tell a story, so that you're not just recording random clips, so that when now you come back to editing, you're like, you don't know what to do with all this, and when you put them together, they're just a mixture of clips here and there. They're not actually even telling the story that you intended. So I want you to understand how to vlog and tell a story. So I found some very useful channels which spoke about, or which taught about how to vlog. I'll be leaving some of the channel names in the description. So yeah, how to vlog in public, how to vlog and create a story, and how to create the whole cinematic, you know, all those things that will make your video apart from yourself, because now these videos are on YouTube. YouTube is a public forum where anyone who comes across the video will want to watch. So of course I had to also look at things that can make maybe your video stand out. Now this came now to the editing part, how to all these things. So this 2022, I'm really teaching myself. I'm really just checking YouTube how to do. But now the sad, or not sad, I didn't have the courage to actually put into practice what I was learning. So the entire year was just what can I say? Studied, but I went through so many channels, some from Kenya, some from, I think, the US, and so much. I had so much knowledge, but putting it to practice, I still had that fear. Like, what will people think of me? Why am I just getting out my camera, my phone, and recording things? Why am I pointing my phone at things and recording? So I just had that fear of what are people going to think? What are they going to say? So that whole year ended. I didn't do anything. I was just there learning. So 2022 ended just like that. It was just learning, researching, all that, and I didn't do anything about it. So come 2023, somewhere I think around, it was February or March, I just told myself, no, I can't just be researching and doing all this learning for nothing. It's time to put into practice. But there's still that fear. What if someone just calls me out for recording? You know, things like that. That fear. Then one day I was in a matatu. I was going to town from home. It so happened that day I sat in the front with the driver. Then I just felt a voice in me saying, now that you're here with the driver, why don't you record the route from your stage all the way to town? So it's like, yeah. Then I just got out my phone, I went to the camera and just pointed out on the road and I started recording. So now I was just recording short, very brief clips, this section, different section, like that, all the way until we got to town. So when I got to town and I lighted, I was excited, like, yay, at least I've managed to record a video on my own. So now when I came back home, I'm like, wow, okay, now I need to edit this video. Wow, will I be able to edit? Nini. Then I had a laptop then, which was one of those very old models. Now, editing, I don't know, there's this app, Canva. I had Canva on the laptop. But now, I still wasn't sure, like, what if I mess, what if I do it wrong, nini. So I got another friend. I asked this friend of mine, also doing media, they know their way about editing. So yeah, I have some clips over here. I'd like you to help me edit. So this friend of mine told me I have to like pay. It's like, okay, right now I can only spare like a few hundreds because I didn't have like so much. It's like, okay, I sent the clips, then he edited. But now after he edited, I had to do the uploading for that video. So that first video was edited by someone, but I uploaded, he put music, you know, then I uploaded the video. But I don't know, one day we were having a conversation with this friend. I don't know how that story of that video came up. Then he mentioned something like, if I had paid more money, he would have done a better job. I was like, what? So you did, okay, not shoddy, but you did half-baked because I didn't pay you so much. So it's like, okay, so now what I need to do is just get like courage myself and do everything from the beginning, like edit the video, like, no, record, edit and upload all on my own. Like, so next time I get an opportunity, I'm going to record, edit. So this time we're going for a charity event. I think it was Kayole, yes. I was like, let me just record Kayole route, how it looks from town all the way to Kayole. Then I came back home. Now on Canva, I put the clips together, but now because my laptop was those old models, it was slow, it was hanging, so I just put the clips together, looked for some music and I just put, I didn't do like, I didn't even, like there's not much I did, but at least I was happy that I did everything on my own, from recording to editing to uploading the video. So now from then, now I got the courage of if I'm going somewhere, I record the video. Like now I wasn't even so concerned with people looking at me, but now mostly I'm just in the car. I'm just recording the route, where we're going, what is along there. I come back, edit and upload. But then I was like, my laptop is really, it's slow. So I wanted to know how I can edit on the phone. So back again to checking. Oh yeah, I remember I had seen you can also edit the apps which are you can use on your phone to edit. And I found there's this app which I still use to date. It's called InShot. And now I had to delete some apps from my phone because now I didn't have space to download this app. So I deleted some apps, some games, Then I downloaded InShot. Now I was able to edit on my phone, because I found now a bit of a challenge when I record on my phone, then I have to edit on the laptop, transferring the clips to the laptop. They get mixed up. But now if I have them on the phone, I know this is where I began and this is where I end. So that was how I now managed to come back into the YouTube space. This time I'm now doing everything on my own after learning and researching and doing all that. So that's how I got back into the channel. So now next I'm just going to share with you the things that I learned, a few tips for someone who wants to start and you are clueless like I was. All is not lost. I'll just share what I did and how I went about it. So stay tuned, don't go away. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'd like to share with you what I taught myself on this self-teaching journey of mine on YouTube. So the first thing was how to start a YouTube channel. I believe most of us already have a YouTube channel. Maybe you just don't realize it, but the platform that you're using to watch this video is actually a YouTube channel. So maybe you just might need to tweak it a bit, change one or two things here and there. But if you're new, you don't even have this, you just go to youtube.com, then you'll sign up with your email address and input your details. Yeah, then you're good. That's the most basic. Maybe you'll need maybe to do a little more as you continue with the channel. Then also just identify what now you will need to be, or rather what your videos will be about. Will they be sit down? Maybe you're telling stories, or you're teaching, the tutorials. So are they for entertainment? Are you recording travel vlogs? You're out there. So just identify what your videos will be about, and this will help you just to remain consistent, because now you have things that you'll need to keep recording. If it's a tutorial, maybe there's a lesson 1, maybe you're showing how to do something. So now there's a continuation of that helps you also remain consistent. Then the second thing I taught myself was how to record the videos, and we are starting with what we have at the moment, which is your phone. Most smartphones have, ideally they have good cameras, and so you will not need to have expensive gear. These things will come later as you progress, because now you also need things that will help you record even better videos. So we're going to start with what we have, which is our smartphone. So the first thing I'd advise is, when you're recording with your phone, have your phone on flight mode, so that there'll be no interruptions of maybe people calling or people texting. You can imagine maybe you're recording something out there and you captured a moment, then, or you are just going to capture that moment, then your phone rings, you have to receive the call maybe, and that moment passes. So to avoid distractions and disruptions as you're recording, I'd advise to have your phone on flight mode. Another thing, when you're recording with your phone, have your phone record when it is horizontal like this. For YouTube, have your phone horizontal, for horizontal like this. If you hold it vertical, mostly vertical would be for TikTok videos and YouTube shorts. So if it is the long form video of YouTube, now you'll find that on the sides, and you've recorded like this, on the sides there'll be some like black spaces. I don't know if you've seen something like that. So I'd advise record with your video when it is horizontal like this. Yeah, so another thing, when you're recording with your phone, make sure you clean the lens at the back, the lens of of your phone, so that the pictures or the videos that you're taking don't come out blurry. Then when you're also recording, have a plan, because your aim is, let's say you're doing a tutorial, have a plan, like what you're going to say at the beginning, what you're going to say in the middle, how you're going to end. Like you could even write it down, or when you're going, maybe it's a travel video and you're telling a story. As you know, a story has the beginning, how the story starts, then you have the middle, then the end, the climax, and maybe how the entire journey made you feel. Maybe there are challenges along the way. So just have a plan on what you want to record. For example, if it's a travel video you're recording and you're telling a story, so we'll need to see maybe the start. How did you start the journey? What were the preparations? Were you taking tea, or are you meeting with people? Then along the journey as you're going, what happened along the journey? Maybe people were sleeping or singing. Then when you get to the place where you're going, for example, if it's a hike, now you're actually hiking, then getting to the top, so that when you're recording now, in your mind, you know, I'm in this scene. We are in the middle, so maybe the journey. So now you'll know I need to record this and this, so that at the end of the day, you don't have like so many clips and you don't know what to do with them. Another thing, when you're recording, also just record brief clips, because now you're starting out. You don't want a very lengthy, one lengthy clip. Maybe you don't know how now you're going to edit. How do you clip? Do you remove the parts that are you don't want, because you are still learning, this is beginner. Yeah, so I think that is just the basic on how to record. Then number 3 is how to edit. If you're still going to be using your phone, which I believe you are, there are editing software or editing apps which are beginner friendly, like I mentioned in short. There's also CapCut. However, for me, I don't know why I find CapCut a bit challenging, but most people really love CapCut. So you can download, it's free. It has a free version and a paid version. The free version as a beginner can get you through to doing most of what you want to do, because again, you're not doing a lot, you're still learning the ropes, so that as you know your way around the editing, now you can maybe look for other apps or softwares, or even get paid version of the same, so that now you can do a lot more. Now with editing, another thing that I learned is, now after you've put your video together, you have now one clip, maybe it's about 10 minutes, 5 minutes, something like that. You need to have some music, okay? And with YouTube, you need music that is copyright free, that someone won't come and say you used my music without my permission. So maybe some of you might not know, but YouTube has an audio library where they have copyright free music. I use most of those of the music there for my videos. Some of them you might have to tag the owner of the song, but a good number of them are, there's nothing, you can just use the music without any copyright issue. So as a beginner, before you're able to find your way around other places you can get music for your video, the YouTube audio library would be a good place to start, because again, there's something that music does to your video. Even if it's a sit down, you can just have some very low music in the background. There's something that music just does to the video. Another thing also, as you are editing, there are just a few things like transition your clips from one clip to another. What do you call it? yeah, just the transition from one clip to another, which as even you learn more about the app that you're using, it shows you how to add a transition, where how it is put. Yeah, so just use a bit just to make your video look more attractive even when someone is watching. Also, sorry, you can do what we call color grading. Just add some color as you even learn more about the app that you're using. There's a place that you can add some color to the video just to make it more colorful. Alternatively, you could just choose to not have the transitions, not have the color, and still upload a YouTube video. I see so many are still doing it that way, and it is still okay. These are just beginner tips for you to find your footing as you get better and just know more about how to navigate the YouTube. So now we have recorded our video, we have edited. Now it is ready to upload. Now you'll just need to go to your channel and upload the video. There's I think on the channel you'll see a plus sign. Now you just click on the plus sign. It has options whether it's a video or a short. Then yeah, just go to video and select now the video. After you have edited, now you'll download it from the editing app to your phone. So now you'll select that video now when you're uploading it on YouTube. So what you'll need to consider is the title of the video. So you need to give the video a title. What is the video about? Like a name for the video. Then also a description, like a brief of what we are going to expect when we watch that video. What is the video about? So most people omit the description, but I believe it is important. Have the title, have the description of the video. Also, you can specify whether this video is suitable for children or not, so that they don't put it out there for kids and maybe your intention was not for the video to be for children. Another thing, you can also set the time that you want the video to be viewed when it is uploaded. You can put it on private, you can set it on public, depending on how you want, but mostly it would be on public because now you want people to be able to see it. Then after you upload, you can share the link to your friends, tell them to come and watch, tell them to like, tell them to subscribe to your channel, and that's how you'll keep growing slowly by slowly. Now, after you have done all that, you have your video, you already started uploading. You just need to be consistent with how you upload your videos. If you decide you want to do on a weekly basis, make sure you are consistent on the weekly basis. If you're energetic enough for a daily, be consistent on the daily. The thing that you just need to be is consistent on creating the videos, because if you create a video today, someone has watched and they like the video, now they're waiting for another one. But now maybe you've decided you'll upload the other one next month, they will forget about you. The YouTube space is quite vast. There are so many channels all fighting for audience. So if you're not consistent, the audience will quickly forget about you. Another thing also, after being consistent, also be intentional with your channel. Recording, even as you're editing, just be keen on how you're editing, how you're recording the videos. Because I remember even when I had come back into the YouTube space, I just told myself, I'll not wait for the day we are going maybe for a charity event or I've been invited somewhere. I'll just create those moments that I have to go somewhere. Sometimes it might be a bit costly, but still, depending on what you're doing, if it is travel, you can start with the area that you are. Be so good at that area, like you know every bit of that area. You know all the shortcuts in that area. You know where the places maybe there are. It is not safe to go at a certain time. Just be so good at that particular point, and people will want to know more and what. So just be consistent and be intentional about your channel. So yeah, guys, that is my YouTube journey, my story from when I began YouTube up until this point where I am. I hope you have learned a thing or two from my story. And if you have learned something, don't be like me to keep on learning and learning and learning. Go out there, practice, implement, one step at a time, one day at a time, and for sure you will get there. If you have watched until this far, thank you very much. But if you have not subscribed, kindly pause the video for a moment, hit that subscribe button, like the video. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this video. Thank you so much for all who have subscribed, for those who keep coming back to watch my videos. Every time I upload, I don't take it for granted. I am truly grateful. Thank you very much. So guys, stay safe, take care of yourselves. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.